Hey, this is K-Duck from Friday Night Shooters. Just going to give you a quick tour of our Friday Night Shooters world here in Minecraft, and tell you a little bit about how we set up the server so we could get our own kind of persistent world. At the moment, just myself and Gov are using this. There's a few options you can go through. You can go and rent a server. You can go and set up your own if you want. Chose not to rent one. In fact, I had a couple of old PCs lying around here, so I decided to repurpose one, put Minecraft on it. So what happened there was it's an old Dell laptop, straightforward 2 gigahertz machine. It had about 1 gig of RAM at the time. It was running Ubuntu desktop, so I changed that then to Ubuntu server 1204. And for Minecraft server, really all you really need is just the ability to run Java and enough RAM to support players. So for Minecraft, you really need a minimum of 1 gig of RAM. For my case as well, broadband is a big thing, so making sure I have enough upstream rate to handle connections. In this case, you're going to have a lot more upstream requirements than download. And at home here it's a 10 megabit connection, so it's good enough for a few players. I switched out Ubuntu desktop and put server in, and the reason for that is I don't need all of the GUI, the desktop, all of that the extra load that entails, and I use most of my RAM. It's maximizing the amount of RAM for Minecraft. Next thing was to, with that cut down, I also went ahead and just upgraded the RAM. The laptop I'm using as a server can support a maximum of 2 gig of RAM. So I put 2 sticks of 1 gig RAM each in. Then for my Minecraft configuration, when you're setting up a Minecraft server in Ubuntu especially, you specify the minimum amount of RAM and max amount of RAM you want to use. So in this case, I set that to use about 1700 megas of RAM, 1.7 gig of RAM, and leave the rest then for just the Ubuntu operating system. But on the server, we're running Mumble. Mumble is the voice server or chat application, so we can connect in and chat. And I have that running also on this machine. And just for testing, I just increased the quality rate to 128 kilobits per second. Which seems to be working out fine. We have occasional problems with noticeable clicks and glitches that we're just sorting out. So what we got right now here is I'm going through the Friday Night Shooters world, just a very quick tour. Started off at the house, went through the kind of sugarcane plantation that we're using to create books. Back up to the farm now, where to make books you need lots of leather. You need one piece of leather for each one. So it's the beginnings of a big cow farm here. So they need to be fed. I want to make more cows to keep them all happy with their funny moos. So they seem to be okay. So just along the way. Now it's not great because they're very far away from the houses, but we'll sort it out at a later stage. It was just where we set up the house. There weren't any cows around the area. They were all over the other end of the island. So this world is kind of really massive. We haven't explored much of it so far, but in later episodes we'll go through some of the interesting things we found, and some little things we're trying to do, like work underwater, dealing with mine shafts, try not to die as often. As you can see, I started off here with basically nothing. That's because I've died so many times. I've lost everything, used up all the iron. There's a couple of places right down below us there. There's a big cave system that we've cleared out. Took all the resources out of that. Just working way back to the house now. What I think I'll do in this case is I'm going to bring some pumpkins with me to make jack-o'-lanterns. The reason why I'll show you in the next episode. They're very useful. As I mentioned, we're trying to deal with some underwater issues, so the jack-o'-lanterns are very useful for that. So just before we head back to the house then, just grab a few supplies here, pick up the pumpkins, sew a few more. Grate a pumpkin and a torch to get your jack-o'-lanterns, very handy. We also on this patch here sewed a few carrots, picked up 2 carrots from killing 2 zombies. and started to grow them. Now we've kind of almost got a row of them. Not entirely sure what we're going to do with them, but just keep on growing for the moment. Small little veggie patch that does the job, keeps us just a couple of players, myself and Gov so far. Yeah, I think that's enough. So back again through the sugarcane plantation. And the reason why it's so big is that the plan is to make loads and loads of books that we can make a library, put around the enchanting table, and use that. But we need lots of cows as well to make the books. So one thing at a time. We got the sugarcane. We're working on the cows. So we'll put up, make the place look a bit nice here. Our beachside resort. That's Mount Pac-Man, we called it, over the right hand side. And I've got a few sunflowers there as well. So we just picked up along the way. Alright, back to the house. So anyway, that's a very quick intro to the Friday Night Shooters world, and some of the background technical info about the server. So far seems to be working out okay, and we're going to try and introduce a couple of more people in, just see if the thing will stay running. Also running backups here quite often, just in case anything does go wrong. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about setting up a Minecraft server, if I can help, just fire off a comment there below. Until next time, bye bye.